Hey, how's it going, guys? Today is going to be the fifth and final part in Road to 3 marks for the Object 140. This is my 3 mark game, and for this game I was extra stressed out because I was leaving for vacation the next day, and I wanted to get the mark done before I left. So as a result of being extra stressed, I almost threw the game, which you'll see at the end. But anyway, here it is. Alright, so like I said, I was pretty stressed out this game. You can see I said I was 0.44 away from the third mark. And like I said, I was leaving for vacation the next day, so if I didn't get the mark this game, I pretty much wasn't going to be able to get it for a week, and I really wanted to get it done before that. So I was way more stressed than I usually am with these marks. However, I got good matchup. This is standard battle on mines. I'm top tier, only one clicker, and I'm going to be shooting at a lot of tier 8s, which is great. And on mines, with a medium like this, with decent turret armor, there's a position at E5 that you can play, even if you have low gun depression, that gets you haul down. You'll see me use it up here, and it's a pretty good position for early shots. However, they do have a decent amount of TDs, and I do have that in mind, or I did have that in mind when I was playing this game. So I just need to watch out. They usually camp around K5, K6, and shoot at people crossing. So I decided not to immediately cross, but kind of use this position. You can see here I am haul down, even though I only have 5 degrees of gun depression, and that allows me to start to get early shots. There's the TDs I'm talking about, the Conway. And here I'm just looking for some more shots, but I'm already up to 800 combined, which is great for an early game like this. You can see the Conway just took a shot at me. I don't get the shot on him, but now I feel safe to move up because their heavies fell back a bit, and moving up to this position lets me get one more shot in on this VK. Get a shot into his side there, and I do look for the second shot, and I actually take it, but I don't take the time to aim at his commander's hatch because I don't want to take a shot from him. I can't afford to take damage right now. Like I said, I have to do well this game to get my mark, so I was playing it extra safe. And now I feel like it's not safe to poke on these guys anymore because they're looking at me, so I decided to go try the other side of the hill. This Lynx has the same idea. You can see I noticed the STB is up at C9, and you can often get shots on that position from the hill. Unfortunately, he gets unspotted, so I decided to check over on this side. He gets spotted again, so I look for the shot. I don't see it, so then I poke up to this ridge. Wait for it. I turn around a bit there because I noticed the Lynx died, and that gives me a little more cover. And here I look for a shot on the T30. You can see I use this hill to give myself more gun depression. In tanks with low gun depression like this, you definitely want to do that if you have the terrain. You can sometimes use rocks on the side of buildings like this, but hills are often the best. As you can see here, my tank has much more gun depression than it usually would because of this hill. But like I was saying, I look for shots in T30. I don't get them, but then I rush this shot and miss, and the reason for that is I don't want to get hit by that T30. You can see he would have hit me if I had been out there for much longer, and I can't afford to take that kind of damage. So playing it safe paid off there. Now I get to kill the AMX. I immediately look to where the STB is. I'm assuming that he's going to be looking at me. He's not, which lets me get a shot into him, which is great. And he makes a mistake here and pokes again, which lets me get another shot into him. And now I'm expecting him to fall back, so I can push down this hill a little bit more and get a shots into the back of this E4. You can see the T30 missed me there from the dirt that kicked up on my side. That was kind of a mistake on my part. I should have been more aware of where he was, because that would have been bad if he hit me, but he didn't. It happens, so I'll take that. I bounce a shot off him, you know, whatever that happens to. But now I kind of get to use my spotting range, my view range. You can see on the map, it's almost the entire map. So I get to spot the Badger, and then my team just starts to pummel him, mainly my arty. I do take around from the Centurion, only 220 HP though, so I'm not too upset about it. And here I switch to heat, and I just want to get as many rounds into this guy as I can. I am aware of the Conway. He does hit me once, but he bounces me once, but I decide to stay here anyway, because in my opinion it's worth taking a round from him to get this Badger out of the game. You can see I do take the round from him. The Conway reloads actually faster than I expected, but it is what it is there. I track the Badger, and that gets him killed in just a minute. However, R277 also dies. But this 260 is reloading now, and that allows me to get a shot into him. And then I decide to go get shots on the other side of the hill again. But as I'm driving over there to do that, this 260 decides to poke again. I'm not sure what he was doing. He kind of drives in the open, and that lets me get one more free shot into him, which is great. At this point, we have much better positioning than they do, and a lot of their tanks are low health, so I'm pretty sure we're going to win the game. So I'm just trying to find the best place to get damage now, and I decide that it's this side of the hill for right now. You can see the Centurion's kind of camping me. He pretty much camps me for the rest of the game, to be honest. I'm not sure exactly what he was trying to do. But here, you see this T-30. And I get a shot into him because of the way his turret's shaped. And that's something you want to keep in mind regardless of the tank you're playing. If you have a protrusion on the back of your turret, like the T-30 does and many other tanks, it pays to be aware of where that is. And if you're not aware, it can poke out from behind cover like this T-30's turret just did, and you can lose HP that way. So if you're aware of it, it'll often, not always, but often save you HP. So just stay aware of that. That's a good thing to do to improve your game. But now I decided to go get shots over here because I really don't want to get shots to get shot by the T-30. You can see they know where I am. That shot just hit the dirt there. So I want to get out of here for a bit. And this works out pretty much perfectly. Just as I poke to this ridge, the Conway's repositioning. You can see I catch him in the open, so that lets me get one free shot into him. And now, looking at the map, this VK I can't hit. The Conway's probably not going to back up into my shot again, so I can't hit him. And the Centurion's on 9 HP. So the best place for me to get damage is off this T-30 and this STB. So that's what I do. Because again, I'm pretty sure we're going to win this game at this point. So I just want to get damage. You can see the Centurion looks like he's going to YOLO the hill, try to kill me. Like I said, he was focusing me for some reason. Luckily he branches off there. And gets hit in the side because he sees my heavies. But now, I'm just trying to get shots on these guys. I snapshot around into the T-30, which is great. And here comes the mistake, the big mistake I make. You remember I say I almost threw the game? You'll see it was a pretty close throw, or almost throw, I guess. I use this Lynx as a ramp to get off the hill. This is not the mistake. But this is a good tactic to use if there happens to be a dead tank around you to use. That allows me to get off the hill without taking damage. Now here's the mistake I make, right? So, like I said, I was very stressed out this game. And when I'm stressed out, I tend to be overly aggressive and get myself killed. You can see I'm thinking about taking the safe route, which would be behind this house. But I decided not to. And this almost cost me the game. I do get a shot at the STB, that's great. At this point, I think I needed one more shot to get my 3 mark. So I was really, really nervous. And here's where I mess up. I decided to just drive across this open field. And bam, right into the side. All my health gone. So now I'm a one shot for the STB and the T-30. So I'm starting to freak out a little bit. I don't know what to do. I get clicked, which was very, very, very lucky that it didn't kill me. And here comes a chain of lucky events. So this T-30, I look for a shot in the artillery. That doesn't work out, whatever. But this T-30 decides to yellow me, which is the right play, in my opinion. That's what I would have done in his situation, because, I mean, I have 68 HP, right? I snapshot around into him there. That's cool. I think that's the shot that got me my mark. But now it's kind of playing ring around the rosy with that guy around that house. He tracks me and the STB bounces me. That's the luckiest thing that happened this game. And that's pretty much the game, but that was unbelievably lucky. I almost threw that game because of how stressed out I was. And this STB backs into my shot, so that allows me to get the kill on him. But yeah, that was my 3-mark game. It wasn't anything super special damage or spotting damage wise, 6k combined, 5.2k. But I still wanted to show it because number 1, it was my 3-mark game, and number 2, it shows how stress can affect your performance. And everybody gets stressed in this game, and everybody has bad games because of it. But I just wanted to show one of my games that was almost very, very bad because of how stressed I was. But yep, that's the game. Let's go take a look at the end plates. Okay, so that was an ace tanker. 3 marks of excellence, high caliber, Spartan, because that STB bounced off me at the very end of the game. I had 5.5k damage, 3 kills, 1194 base XP. I lost 5k credits, and I had 1883 assisting damage. So that's it for this game. Like I said, this is the last episode of Road to 3 Marks for the 140. I'd love some feedback on it, what you guys thought, things I can do better. And if you have any requests or ideas for future videos, definitely let me know. If you want me to do another series like this on a different tank, that'd be cool as well. But yep, thanks for watching. Comment anything you have to comment in the comments section. That was a lot of comments. And I'll be happy to reply. And as always, thanks again. So I'll see you in the next one.